It's truly unbelievable. After the mother rabbit takes her babies back to the den, she doesn't hesitate to bury them. But that's not over yet. She also uses her feet to pound the ground more firmly. But why does the mother rabbit do that? Let's continue watching the video to find out the reason for this strange action. The mother rabbit comes back after looking for food. She uses her front feet to dig the ground. Doesn't forget to look around. Very quickly, a little rabbit pokes his head out from the hole. When a black rabbit suddenly appears, the mother rabbit immediately turns around and leaves. She doesn't want to reveal her baby's hiding place. The baby rabbit also promptly pulls his head back inside. After the black rabbit arrives in front of the cave, he looks around. As a result, he fails to find anything, so he ends up leaving. Realizes there is no sound outside. The baby rabbit quickly crawls out to find his mother. At the moment, the mother rabbit also returns. She pulls the baby rabbit towards herself, planning to feed her baby rabbits. The other babies know that it's time to eat. More and more also crawl out of the burrow, trying to snuggle into their mother's belly to drink milk. What an unbelievable moment. Such a small cave contains so many rabbits. To avoid being detected by other animals, the mother rabbit can't feed them for too long. Baby rabbits take the opportunity to drink a little more milk from their mother, because after a while, they have to return to the cave. To our viewers, if you are watching this video, please leave your regards to these little bunnies in the comment section. I also wish you peace. May all that you do go smoothly. Time passes by. The mother rabbit has stopped breastfeeding. Even though her babies haven't eaten yet, they still know that feeding time is over. Then some baby rabbits begin to crawl back into the hole, while the remaining few refuse to enter. They seem curious about the outside world. But after all, rabbits are animals at the bottom of the food chain. Just a little mistake and they will become other animals' food. The mother rabbit keeps urging them. Her babies have no choice but to obey and go back into the hole. After all of them return to the cave, the mother rabbit start covering the mouth of the burrow, so that her babies can be safer. The mother rabbit also uses her feet to pound the ground more firmly. As the soil at the cave mouth is firm, the mother rabbit finally rests assured and guards outside the cave. I didn't expect the power of motherhood to be so great. The honest seal misunderstands that the man fell into the water. He grabs the hand of the man who is in the water and tries to save him. But the man just dives deeper. The seal feels even more nervous, trying to hold onto the man. The man looks confused as he sees the seal holding his hand. The man can't help but pat his head. He thinks the seal tries to play with him. The seal then calls another friend, preparing to save the man. His friend also gets worried when he arrives, but their strength is too small. The man continues to dive deeper. As a result, more and more seals turn up. They want to give the man a hand, so they swim back and forth to observe and find solutions. The seal pulls the swimming man up. The young man finally makes out what the seal means. He feels grateful and hugs him. In order not to betray the seal's efforts, the man floats to the water surface, then gently touches the seal's head to extend his gratitude. The seal finally returns to the sea after the man gets back to the shore safe and sound. He has fun swimming with other seals. Such a warm and loving scene. Did you know in the animal world, how great is the love of parents for their children? This wild horse tries to help his pony to cross the river. The horse and his wife always try to protect their children. Just now, these horses didn't have enough food, so they prepare to migrate. The wide river in front of them is their only path. They have to cross this fast-flowing river. Just got to the other side. Most of the horses have successfully crossed the river. Only this horse that was born not long ago still stands there looking up. He ran around in place looking very uneasy. Perhaps this was the first time he went into the river. He is very afraid of flowing water. Never dared to step up and touch the water. At this time, the mother horse was standing in the middle of the river. She also looks at her baby. Hopefully the child will follow in her footsteps across the river successfully. But the foal was too scared. He is at the riverbank, constantly watching the back of the mother horse as she left. At the moment, the foal thinks his mother has abandoned him. But this time, in the middle of the river, there were two horses turning around and walking back and forth. Looks like it's a father horse and a mother horse. The baby horse saw that his parents had not abandoned him, so strives to run to them, under the accompaniment of parents. The brave colt took the first step. This scene is really warm. In this world, no parent will ever abandon their children. If your phone battery hasn't drained yet, don't forget to cheer them on. At the same time, please cheer yourself up too. Advantages in career. May you have instant success. Finally, the foal, thanks to the companionship of his parents, has reached the other shore. Continue to roam the world with his parents. The mother chimpanzee is about to die due to difficult birth. Her baby chimpanzee can also feel that, so he always stays by his mother's side. The father chimpanzee doesn't know anything. He is very happy as he becomes a father for the first time. He cherishes his baby like a treasure and tells other chimpanzees about his happiness. Yet he doesn't let the other chimpanzees touch his newborn baby. When he hears his wife is about to die due to difficult birth, he is like being dumbfounded. His eyes are filled with worry and sadness. He takes his baby to his wife's room and puts him next to her. He just hopes their baby may wake his wife up. Baby chimpanzee is very docile. He keeps trying to help wake his mother up, then fall asleep with his mother quietly. The veterinarian says the mother chimpanzee's health has gradually improved like a miracle. Her baby chimpanzee is also resilient. He can eat and sleep very well. It's just that whenever he sleeps, he has to find his mother. The veterinarian has to wear a special outfit to pretend she is his mother. When he feels like being with his mother, he will fall asleep. The mother chimpanzee's health has gradually improved. She tries to eat so as to recover soon. By that way, baby chimpanzee will have milk to drink. The day when the chimpanzee mother is discharged finally comes. The baby chimpanzee seems to know that, so he is very happy. Chimpanzee mother hasn't seen her baby for a long time, so she stands still for a while. But when the baby chimpanzee reaches out his hand to her, she quickly goes over to hug her son, then tenderly pats him on her lap. The moment, everyone there is crying because they are all so emotional. Motherhood is the greatest strength in the world. Hope all mothers are healthy and safe. Someone brought 2 dogs into the lion's living area. Why did they do that? The surprising thing was, the lion slowly ran up and patted the dogs. Turns out 6 years ago, the lion cub was born with a leg defect, so he was abandoned by his mother. Then the lion cub was adopted by a farm owner. Every day he called and looked for his mother, until his throat was hoarse. Because of the lack of a mother's love, he had autism until he was 6 months old. After that, the owner raised 2 sausage dogs. The lion cub also became happier. In the blink of an eye, 6 years have passed. The cub has become a large male lion. The owner and 2 sausage dogs are also his most important relatives. Perhaps the male lion is so strong, the female dog stays with him all day. They even try kissing each other. This scene looks both funny and warm. All day long, the dog watches the lion and his wife flirting with each other. But in order to save his life, the male dog has to suppress his anger. Then the sausage dogs are brought back to the city. The lion can't help but feel heartbreaking. He becomes sad round the clock, lying next to the dog cage, hoping for his old friends to appear. Not even eating anything for days in a row. Looks like he's crying. The man also feels very worried. Half a month later, the farmer decides to take the 2 dogs back. Of course, the one that gets excited the most is still the female sausage. She can meet the strong male lion again. When the lion sees the female sausage, he gets insanely happy. Perhaps this is also a love that transcends species. They kiss through the iron cage. Been apart for less than a month, but the 2 look like a couple separated for years. The return of 2 sausages helps the lion's mood improve. However, the one that feels annoyed the most is the male sausage. His life is saved, but his heart is broken. He still feels worried that he might be slapped to death. There are many cases of people rescuing wild animals, even after many years since they were returned to the wild. Most of them still recognize the benefactor who once saved them. Those are images of people and animals, live together in harmony and full of love. The newborn baby sea lion shows no sign of life. The mother sea lion is like a cat on a hot tin roof. She tries to wake her baby up by using her head to push the pup, but the baby sea lion just lies there. The mother sea lion lets out a heartbreaking scream. Her baby still doesn't move. She feels so scared that she rivets her eyes on the pup. The baby sea lion has been with her for more than 300 days. She can't accept the fact that he will be gone. The mother sea lion desperately looks up to the sky. Again, lets out a heartbreaking scream. The staff couldn't bear to see her so sad. He uses a wooden stick to separate the mother from her pup, and gently pushes the pup away. The mother sea lion can't stand that. She only knows to scream to oppose. She doesn't want to leave her baby. The doctor receives the news and quickly does first aid for the baby sea lion. Time is life. The woman gives him chest compressions, while the man lifts his head and performs artificial respiration. Thanks to their unremitting efforts, the pup finally shows some signs of life. He starts making noises. The man sees hope in the baby sea lion. He observes his movements while continuing to perform CPR. The man notices that the pup can't breathe steadily. He guesses there might be amniotic fluid stuck in his airway. So, he decisively sucks the amniotic fluid from the pup's nose. Finally, the baby sea lion can breathe. Everyone heaves a sigh of relief. They hurry to dry him and wrap a towel around his body to keep warm. He's still weak now. The man comes with an oxygen tank to give him more oxygen and make him stronger. Since the pup had a brush with death, not only is he still weak, but he also can't breathe properly. So, they have to let him drink milk through a feeding tube. A few days later, He is able to hold a small bottle of milk and drink on his own now. They also let the mother sea lion to see the baby that she has always longed for. The pup is the most precious to her. She looks at the baby that she thought she had lost but is now returning. Can't help but feel emotional. If this video can touch your feelings, don't forget to press the like button for the mother sea lion and her pup.